Hello again, so we're moving on to Chapter 3, which is Gender and Family, Overburdened Women and Displaced Men. So once again, we're going to read the I'm going to read to you the embolded terms and the conclusion of the chapter. So, the first term is feminization of property. Matriarchal, matrifocal, the feminization of migration. Matrilocal, and then they just talk about a lot of different things, including gender gap pay. And the highest percentage is in Japan, actually. And the United States is 5th highest after Japan, Argentina, South Korea, and the UK, which is UK is 0.3% larger gap pay. And then the best, actually, is Portugal, whatever you want to call it, which is only 5.9%. So it seems like Portugal is getting really close. Of course, Denmark is pretty high up there with 10% and Belgium with 7%. So go with Portugal and Belgium. Alright, and that's literally all the molded terms. There's not much in there. So we're going to go on to the key ideas. Gender relations and expectations are changing around the world. In many strained societies, the pattern has been for women to become overburdened with old and new tasks, even as men are displaced from traditional roles and tasks. Gains have been made in gender equality in the last 2 decades, but nowhere in the world do women experience full parity in society, work, and government with men. In many of the poorest places in the world, girls lag behind boys in access to schooling. Everywhere in the world, women are underrepresented in top government and corporate positions and have average wages lower than their male counterparts. Changes in almost every society around the globe have made choices about whom and when to marry, as well as the choice of divorce, more common. Relations between spouses and between parents and children have often become more equal, but sometimes also more contentious. Women are particularly at risk for trafficking, exploitation, and sexual violence. These risks are greatest in conflict zones, but also become part of a global pattern. Why is it that in some parts of the world, women are overburdened with many tasks, while men are displaced from many of the roles? Why can't the men just take on some of the tasks being done by women? Are global changes making for stronger, happy, and more equal families and marriages, or are they undermining the traditional strength of marriage and families? What are the losses and gains? What are particular challenges and dangers faced by women in the world? What must be done to make the world a safer, more equitable place for women and children? Do you consider yourself a feminist? Yes. Just kidding. This is for you. What do you see as the positives and negatives of that term? Do you see gains being made by global women's movements? Is there a need for global men's movements? Alright, yes, I'm going to answer this because if you've watched any of my videos, you know I am a definite feminist. And so what do you see as the positive and negatives of that term? I'm going to tell you, I really think you should read this part of the text, but I'll tell you my opinion. The positives of that term. You believe human beings are equal despite their genitalia. And I think it's important for that to be addressed and actually made true in the modern world. The negatives of that term, I guess it kind of displaces feminist men, because it makes you think you have to be a woman to be it, which isn't true at all. Although I hope most women are feminists, and I would really hope that actually most men are too. I think many people don't fully understand that term and are feminists despite thinking that they are not. I think most people are. I just think a lot of, especially, I'm not down on religion. Obviously my family, not me, but my family's religious. Sorry about the background, but I'm trying to block it out, but my head. Just kidding. Anyway, so I'm going to discussion because this video is so short anyway, and I really did support it. Negatives of the term, also, it has all these, like, really false accusations, that were created by conservative groups that were afraid of the feminist movement. They were like, women are bra burning. Actually, didn't really happen. They threw it in the garbage, a couple of women, but most women are like, I kind of want bras, they add support. As long as you have them properly fitted, they're pretty comfortable, so, I don't know, but some women don't, so that's fine. It's up to you. But anyway, I think there's negative connotations to that term, and they're pretty much all, I'm not trying to be rude and be like, people are liars, but they pretty much are mostly lies. Women are not, most feminists and are not man-hating, bra-burning, which who cares if they burn their bras anyway, like what does that even matter, but for some reason it has this big deal in their society. And they hate everyone who goes against what they are. And I even see this with, like, I love Tina Fey, but I even see this, like, in her movie Missions, her mom was, like, 70s, you know, second wave feminist, and they had it so extreme, like, the dogs can survive on their own, like, it was comedic at the same time. It was like, you're just perpetuating the same old BS that's mostly lies about women who were in the second wave feminist movement, so second and third, so apparently we're sort of in third, sort of in the fourth, no 100% sure, people disagree, but whatever. And so it's just kind of like, those are negative. But I won't make this video super long to give my opinion. So I think there are gains being made by global and women's movements. I think we still have a hell of a long way to go, and there are just way too many conservative groups that are losing their strength and power, especially, you know, some kind of mean, but they're dying off because a lot of conservatives are older. So they're kind of, you know, dying, fading. And is there a need for a global men's movement? Yes and no. Yes and no. I think there's not a need for men to, like, gain power. They already are the people in power, but I think there is a global movement to redefine masculinity and to show that you don't have to be this, and it addresses in the book machismo, sort of ultra masculine. I don't want to go into, like, the terms, the women gender's terms, but, like, this ultra masculine guy to be a man or respected. I think gender norms need to be readdressed. So yeah, I guess so. But I'll let you decide all those questions for yourself. And thanks for watching to the whole end. If you watched the whole end and listened to my opinion, if you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. Just, you can comment you disagree, but please don't write shit like you're an idiot or something. Like, that's my personal opinion. So, bye.